What if your safest, most reliable home security system didn't come with wires, cameras, or monthly fees, but instead had four legs, sharp instincts, and a tail that never stops wagging? Because here's the truth most people don't realize. The right dog doesn't just guard your home. It transforms how safe you feel inside it. And if you think guard dogs are only for the young, strong, or highly active, think again. Some of the best protection dogs in the world are actually perfect for seniors. They're loyal without being overwhelming, alert without being aggressive, and protective without making life stressful. So the real question isn't, can I handle a guard dog? It's, have I been choosing the wrong kind? Today, we're breaking it all down. We're counting down the top 20 guard dogs for senior citizens, and I'll show you exactly which breeds are calm, manageable, protective, and genuinely enjoyable to live with. For each one, you'll discover how big they really get, what their personality is like day to day, how much exercise they actually need, why they're a great fit for seniors, and anything you'll want to watch out for before bringing one home. Because by the end of this video, you won't just know which dogs can protect you, you'll know which one could become your perfect companion. Before we dive in, here's what I'll cover for each dog. Their size, whether they're small, medium, or large, their temperament, meaning how friendly and how alert they are, their exercise needs, why they're a great fit for seniors, and anything you'll want to watch out for. We'll go from number 20 all the way to number 1, and trust me, that number 1 pick might surprise you. But before we begin, we are Meme Dogs TV. Subscribe and let's start the countdown. Kicking off our list at number 20 is the little firecracker known as the Pomeranian. Don't let the tiny size fool you. These fluffy puffballs are fearless watchdogs. They have incredibly sharp hearing and will bark to alert you at the slightest sound or unfamiliar presence. Pomeranians are small, typically weighing between just 3 and 7 pounds, and their temperament is loyal, alert, feisty, and deeply affectionate. When it comes to exercise, they're very low maintenance. Short daily walks are more than enough to keep them happy. They're easy to carry, perfectly suited for apartment living, and they form incredibly devoted bonds with their owners. The one thing to watch out for is that they can be on the barky side. If you live in an apartment or have noise-sensitive neighbors, you'll want to work on training early. But for a senior living alone who wants a companion that doubles as an alarm system, the Pomeranian is a fantastic choice. Number 19. Chihuahua. Yes, the Chihuahua makes the list, and for good reason. These little dogs are one of the most alert breeds alive. They bond ferociously with their primary person and are deeply suspicious of strangers. Many Chihuahuas act like they're 100 pounds, bold, brave, and full of personality. They're tiny, usually just 2 to 6 pounds, with a temperament that is loyal, alert, bold, and wary of strangers. Their exercise needs are very low, which is a real plus. They're minimal in their care needs overall, and they have one of the longest lifespans of any dog, 15 to 20 years, which is a beautiful thing for a senior who wants a long-term companion. The thing to watch out for is that Chihuahuas can be snappy if they haven't been well socialized, so they may not be ideal if grandkids visit often. But for a single senior who wants a watchful little buddy, the Chihuahua punches way above its weight class. The Shih Tzu might look like a pampered lapdog, and they are, but they're also surprisingly good watchdogs. Bred originally for Chinese royalty, the Shih Tzu is alert, confident, and will absolutely let you know when something feels off. They weigh between 9 and 16 pounds, and their temperament is friendly, affectionate, alert, and calm indoors. Their exercise needs are low to moderate, and they're wonderful for apartment living, getting along beautifully with other pets. The main thing to be aware of is their long coat, which does require regular grooming. The easy solution is to ask your groomer for a short puppy cut. It keeps them looking adorable with far less maintenance. For a senior who wants a beautiful, affectionate dog that's also quietly watchful, the Shih Tzu is a lovely choice. Number 17. Scottish Terrier. Meet the Scottish Terrier. Dignified, independent, and fiercely loyal. Scotties are known for being alert and territorial. They'll sound the alarm when strangers approach, and they're remarkably sturdy for a small dog, typically weighing between 18 and 22 pounds. Their temperament is bold, alert, and independent, but they are deeply devoted to their person. Daily walks satisfy their moderate exercise needs well. They're low-shedding and compact, and they don't demand constant attention, which makes them a great fit for seniors who appreciate a dog that's happy in its own skin. The one watch-out is that their independent streak means training takes patience. Starting early makes a big difference. The Scotty is a great pick for a senior who appreciates a dog with real character and quiet confidence. Number 16. Miniature Schnauzer. The miniature Schnauzer is one of the most popular dogs in the world, and it earns every bit of that popularity. Smart, spirited, and highly alert, the mini Schnauzer was originally bred to hunt rats and guard farms. That protective instinct is still very much alive today. They fall in the small to medium range at 11 to 20 pounds, with a temperament that is energetic, alert, smart, and friendly. Their exercise needs are moderate, and they're wonderfully low-shedding and adaptable, easy to train and easy to live with. What to watch for? They love to bark, which is great for alerting you, but you'll want to channel that with consistent training. For an active senior who loves a smart, alert companion, the mini Schnauzer is outstanding. Pound number 15. Boston Terrier. The Boston Terrier is called the American Gentleman, and it turns out it's also a surprisingly solid watchdog. They're alert, perceptive, and very in tune. Something doesn't feel right, your Boston will let you know. They weigh between 12 and 25 pounds and carry a temperament that is lively, alert, friendly, and sensitive. Their exercise needs are moderate. Daily walks and some playtime keep them happy. Their coat is very low maintenance, they do wonderfully in apartments, and they are absolute champions at cuddling. One thing to be aware of, Boston Terriers are a flat-faced breed, which means they can have some breathing sensitivities. Keep them cool in the summer months. The Boston Terrier is a gem for seniors who want an alert, loving dog that doesn't require a ton of space. Number 14. Beagle. The Beagle is famous for its nose, but it's also a surprisingly capable alert dog. Beagles were bred as scent hounds, which means their senses are extraordinary. They'll detect unusual activity around your home long before you do. They're medium-sized at 20 to 30 pounds with a temperament that is friendly, curious, alert, and highly sociable. They're gentle and great with people, and they tend to be sturdy and healthy overall. The honest watch-out here is exercise. Beagles need it, and they can become destructive when bored. They're a better fit for active seniors who enjoy regular daily walks. If that's you and you love a dog with genuine personality, the Beagle is wonderful. Chapter 13. Cocker Spaniel. The Cocker Spaniel is one of the most gentle, loving dogs on this entire list, but don't underestimate their watchdog ability. They're sensitive and alert, and they will bark when strangers approach. They just won't be scaring anyone away with their size, and that's okay. They weigh between 20 and 30 pounds and bring a temperament that is sweet, alert, gentle, and deeply sensitive. Their exercise needs are moderate, and they are profoundly affectionate and easy to live with. Dogs with real therapy dog energy. The main consideration is grooming. Their beautiful coat needs regular attention to stay healthy. For a senior who wants love and gentle alertness in equal measure, the Cocker Spaniel delivers beautifully.
Number 12. Pembroke Welsh Corgi. The Corgi, beloved by Queen Elizabeth herself, is much more than a cute face. Corgis were bred as herding dogs, and they take their watchdog duties seriously. They're bold, alert, and will bark confidently at anything that seems unusual. They're medium-sized, at 25 to 30 pounds, with a temperament that is alert, smart, bold, and genuinely affectionate. Their exercise needs are moderate, and they are remarkably loyal and very trainable. What to watch for? They are vocal. That's great for alerting you to something going on, but it's worth investing in training to manage the barking. The Corgi is a superb choice for a senior who wants a real working dog in a very manageable package.
Number 11. Standard Poodle. People underestimate the Standard Poodle, and that is a huge mistake. This is one of the smartest breeds alive, and they are natural alert dogs with a dignified, protective presence. Their intelligence makes them incredibly easy to train. They're a larger dog at 40 to 70 pounds with a temperament that is intelligent, alert, loyal, and beautifully gentle. Their exercise needs are moderate to high, and one of their greatest gifts to allergy-sensitive seniors is their hypoallergenic coat. The thing to plan for is professional grooming. Their coat, while non-shedding, does require regular care. For a senior who wants a larger, elegant companion with real intelligence and genuine watchdog instincts, the Standard Poodle is exceptional. At number 10, we have the Boxer, one of the most devoted, lovable guard dogs you'll ever meet. Boxers are naturally protective of their family. They're suspicious of strangers, but absolutely adore the people they love. And their size alone, typically 50 to 70 pounds, is a real deterrent. Their temperament is loyal, playful, alert, and protective, and they are incredibly intuitive about sensing genuine threats versus harmless visitors. The honest consideration here is that Boxers need significant exercise. They are a better fit for active seniors or those with access to a yard where the dog can move and play. If you're an active senior who can handle a larger dog, the Boxer is one of the most loving guard dogs alive. Blast number 9. Bull Mastiff. The Bull Mastiff is a gentle giant, calm, quiet, and absolutely formidable. Bred to guard estates in England, these dogs are naturally protective without being aggressive. Their sheer size, typically 100 to 130 pounds, is often enough to deter any intruder all on its own. And yet their temperament is calm, loyal, quiet, and deeply protective. What surprises most people is how low their exercise needs actually are for a dog that size. Moderate activity is plenty to keep them content and healthy. The main thing to plan for is logistics. They are big dogs, and lifting, vet visits, and leash pulling all require some thoughtful preparation. For a senior who has the space and wants a calm, commanding presence in their home, the Bull Mastiff is remarkable. Number 8. Great Dane. The Great Dane, often called the Apollo of dogs, is another gentle giant that earns a well-deserved spot on our list. Nobody is breaking into a house with a Great Dane inside. Their presence alone is the security system, and yet they are famously gentle and loving with their families. They can weigh anywhere from 100 to 180 pounds, but their temperament is gentle, loyal, alert, and genuinely friendly. Their exercise needs are moderate, and they tend to be surprisingly calm and low energy indoors. What to be prepared for is their shorter lifespan, typically 8 to 10 years, and the fact that their healthcare costs can be significant. They also genuinely need space. For a senior with a larger home who wants the ultimate no intruder will dare enter dog, the Great Dane is truly majestic. Pound number 7, Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher is one of the most iconic guard dogs in the world, and for very good reason. Dobermans are highly intelligent, deeply loyal, and naturally protective. With proper training, they are incredibly obedient and make exceptional family protectors. They typically weigh between 60 and 100 pounds, and their temperament is alert, intelligent, loyal, and fearless. They are extraordinarily trainable and deeply bonded with their primary person, often showing an almost intuitive sense for danger. The honest watch-out is that they need significant exercise and firm, consistent training. This is a breed better suited to seniors who have experience with dogs. For a senior who has that background and wants truly elite protection, the Doberman is legendary. Number 6, Rottweiler. The Rottweiler has a fearsome reputation, but experienced owners know the truth. A well-raised Rottie is calm, loving, and incredibly loyal. They are natural protectors with a calm confidence that is deeply reassuring. They typically weigh between 80 and 135 pounds, and their temperament is calm, loyal, alert, and genuinely protective. Their exercise needs are moderate to high, and they are profoundly devoted to the person they love. What's important to understand is that they need socialization, consistent training, and an owner who is comfortable handling a large, strong dog. For the right senior, experienced, active, with space, a Rottweiler is a profound companion and protector. Number 5, German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is arguably the world's most versatile working dog and one of the best guard dogs for seniors who can handle a larger breed. Used by police and military forces worldwide, the German Shepherd is intelligent, loyal, and protective. They are also incredibly gentle and loving with their own family. They typically weigh between 50 and 90 pounds, and their temperament combines loyalty, alertness, intelligence, protectiveness, and deep gentleness with the people they love. Their exercise needs are high, and they thrive with mental stimulation alongside physical activity. This is a breed that does best with experienced ownership and an active lifestyle. For a senior who has owned dogs before and wants the ultimate protector companion, the German Shepherd is a top-tier choice. Number 4, Golden Retriever. Wait, a Golden Retriever on a guard dog list? Hear me out. Goldens aren't going to intimidate anyone, but they are alert, they will bark when something's wrong, and their friendly, loving nature makes them incredible emotional support animals for seniors. They weigh between 55 and 75 pounds, and their temperament is friendly, alert, gentle, and joyful. Their exercise needs are moderate to high. They are extremely gentle, wonderful with family visits, and deeply emotionally intuitive. The honest truth is they're not a deterrent breed. Think of them more as an alarm system with fur and a whole lot of love. For seniors who want alert companionship and emotional well-being over physical intimidation, the Golden is absolutely golden. Number 3, Labrador Retriever. Similar to the Golden, the Labrador Retriever is America's most popular dog for a reason. Labs are alert, intuitive, and form extraordinarily deep bonds with their owners. They'll bark to alert you, and their size can serve as a deterrent. They weigh between 55 and 80 pounds and carry a temperament that is friendly, alert, loyal, and energetic. They are easy to train, emotionally intuitive, and wonderful as daily companions. The consideration, as with the Golden, is exercise. Labs need it, and they thrive with active seniors who enjoy getting out and moving. The Lab is a near-perfect dog for the right active senior. Number 2, Belgian Malinois. The Belgian Malinois is what military and police forces around the world reach for when they need the absolute best. Athletic, intensely loyal, and fiercely protective, there is almost no breed that matches this dog's drive and capability. They weigh between 40 and 80 pounds, and their temperament is alert, driven, loyal, and deeply protective. Their exercise needs are very high, and that is not an exaggeration. This is an advanced breed. It is not for first-time dog owners, and it is not for those with a low-energy lifestyle. It requires serious training, serious exercise, and a committed owner. But if you have the experience and the lifestyle to match, the Belgian Malinois offers unrivaled protection.
Number 1. Airedale Terrier. And our number 1 pick for the best guard dog for senior citizens is the Airedale Terrier. Called the King of Terriers, the Airedale hits the perfect balance that so many other dogs on this list can only approach. They're large enough to be a real deterrent, smart enough to train easily, and loyal enough to be a truly devoted lifelong companion. They weigh between 40 and 65 pounds, and their temperament is alert, brave, intelligent, loyal, and playful. Their exercise needs are moderate, manageable for most seniors, and they are wonderfully low-shedding and highly trainable. They are alert and protective without being aggressive, which is exactly the combination most seniors are looking for. The things to plan for are regular grooming and consistent mental stimulation to keep that sharp Airedale mind engaged. The Airedale gives you protection, companionship, intelligence, and manageability all in one magnificent package. That is why it earns our number 1 spot. Remember, the best dog for you depends on your lifestyle, your living situation, and your energy level. The most important thing is finding a dog that fits your life, not the other way around. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling me which dog is your favorite from this list. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and give your dog a hug from me.